Good morning. It is the day after my dad was put on hospice. My sleep has been weird. I don't really feel part of the world today. I think that I'm in some kind of shock, and when I think about it, I'm not really sad about my dad. At least not in a way that I think people generally think about mourning their parents. I think it's just, to be honest, fear of the unknown. Like, to have a dead parent. I've never had a dead parent before. I've lost my grandmothers. But a parent's different. It's very different. I was there when my parents lost theirs. All four of them. And how I'm reacting is not how they reacted. I went through my Google Drive today. Was looking for I have some pictures of my dad on the day I was born, holding me, and he's not smiling. He doesn't look happy, and in one he even looks upset. I really think from the very moment I was born, he hated that I wasn't a boy. And I think that is what it is. I mean, he's like, oh well, too bad. This one's yours, you know? To the woman he'd been abusing. And so, because he couldn't cope with learning how to raise a daughter, I was alone. I wasn't even sentient. I was a newborn. I was just an infant. And if you look at those pictures, it really looks like, well, that's when the decision was made. There's nothing I did, nothing I could have done to make it better. He didn't want me. And so when we're at the other side of that, where I'm not healthy, but definitely doing better. I'm in a time of my life where I'm strong, and I'm in a good time in my life, I guess. If we take away the liver disease, right? I don't know if I'm mourning myself, or if that little girl who used to just cry under her bed every night, wishing that man would go away, however he would go away. I just wanted him to leave. I didn't want him to be around anymore. At the end of the day, when it was almost time for him to come home from work, you could just feel it. And when you could hear his car in the driveway, it's like, oh, here we go. And he was always in a bad mood, and he would always take it out on us. And there will never be a reckoning for that. He will have gone through his whole life just Teflon. Everybody handing everything to him and kowtowing to him. Guess he's had a successful life. except that at least one out of the 3 people who should care it's not that I don't care. It's that it was unrelenting all my life. There was never a break or comfort or soothing. It was just every day walking on eggshells. As a child, as a teenager, as a young adult. And yet, if it's all you have and it's all you know and it's on its way out, how do you feel? People keep asking me how I feel. I don't know how I feel. I don't know. I'm angry. I'm sad. There's a song called The Joy of Living by Ewan MacColl. Ewan MacColl is a British folk singer who had his biggest success, I believe, in the 60s and 70s. He did a lot of plays. He was very political, very left-wing in the British folk music scene. His daughter is my favorite musician ever, Kirsty MacColl, but I also enjoy his music separately. And he has a song called The Joy of Living, which was one of the last songs he ever wrote, and it was him saying goodbye to the mountains that he loved to walk in. Peggy Seeger, I'm not sure if they were married, but his partner at the time of his death, and his children. And I listened to it last night, along with, I had a friend in Australia once who sent me a song about a mother who had Alzheimer's, called Mother's Desk by Jen Clover. And, a song called Get Better by Frank Turner, and I just listened to those 3 songs last night for myself, and the Ewan MacColl song made me cry, but it didn't make me cry for my dad. It made me cry for me. And I don't know what I'm crying. Is it as I'm crying because I'm next? I will figure it out in time. It's all too fresh to really understand what it is. We all know this day comes. It comes for all of us. There are cases, of course, where we don't lose our parents, where we go first, of course. But in the normal course of things, this is how it goes. And it sucks. He was not glue. He didn't hold anything together. He didn't do anything for anybody. He took, and he took, and he took. And that is who he was. But nobody knows what this is going to look like when he's gone. And that'll be soon. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to be saying any more about this. What is there to say? But if there is, I'll come back. Thank you for watching this, though, and I will talk to you soon.